And I know he's always been fond of me as an actor, but I didn't ever think that he thought of me like this.
I'm just trying to learn, I'm just trying to grow, I'm just trying to better myself as an actor.
You don't often see situations, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but you don't see it enough where men actually empower their women.
Because if a film does well, then we just know it. And right now, while I'm sitting here, we know it.
गहराइयां एक ऐसी कहानी जो बहुत सारी चीजों को क्वेश्चन करने पर आप लोगों को कर देगी मजबूर। जी हाँ दोस्तों, Amazon प्राइम की लेटेस्ट मूवी गहराइयां जो रिलीज हुई रिसेंटली, वो लास्ट मेरे यानी विशाखापट्टनम के साथ ओनली ऑन टेलीचाकर जुड़ने वाले हैं गहराइयां मूवी के लीडिंग स्टार यानी कि दीपिका पादुकोण, Ananya पांडे, सिद्धांत चतुर्वेदी and last but not the least, धैर्य. Well, therefore, we'll be seen talking about their journey, reaction, परिवार वालों का feedback, and not only that, but the intimacy जो Deepika and Siddhant had to share, and how uneasy or maybe nervous he was before he had to do all those scenes. Well, आइए चलिए बुलाते हैं इन चारों को और जानते हैं कि इनका सफर फिलहाल गहराइयों के साथ किस तरीके से आगे बढ़ रहा है. Welcome to Telechakkar and congratulations for गहराइयां. Released today, and I'm sure you're getting great response as you guys were expecting for that one. How excited are you for today? Because our special day है आप चारों के लिए, rather पूरी टीम के लिए.
I think we're happy that we're together, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm the most happy about that because even last night when it premiered at midnight, we were all together and I wouldn't want it any other way. Yeah, that's how I feel.
It's the same feeling is mutual. I think we're all excited, overwhelmed, and grateful. Yeah.
Well, I would say when I saw the trailer and when I saw it and when I was like, okay, yeah, this is what it is. I wouldn't say connected, but then I love Deepika personally. Like, I'm not choosing my favorites, but I love Deepika's character. I love how it just, came out to be. And then it was like, yes, this is something that I love watching. आपको feedback fans की तरफ से किसको कैसा मिला? Like, Deepika, how has been the feedback from the fans for your character, be it Ananya or, for the other lads out there? How has the feedback been?
The feedback has been beyond overwhelming. I think to a point where I'm only feeling gratitude. Like, sometimes you just receive so much that it's overwhelming. I can't remember the last time I've received this much appreciation. Maybe Piku, and between Piku and now I've had a couple of films, but this I've not experienced in a while. So just a lot of gratitude, borderline emotional.
Well, in that case, I would love to know because fans का feedback तो आता रहेगा, लेकिन closest परिवार वालों का feedback या फिर उनका प्यार कैसा रहा? Like, did they like the work that you guys have portrayed there on the screen, or what was it that they said?
My family is going to watch the film tomorrow. So my parents and my sister. But my husband and in-laws and all of them saw it. I think Ranveer went live yesterday to talk about the film and the performance and how proud he is. And I think just some of the adjectives that he's used, I can't even digest it. Because I know that as a performer, his own standards are extremely high. And I know he's always been fond of me as an actor, but I didn't ever think that he thought of me like this. So I appreciate, and this I'm not saying in a personal capacity, but more in a professional capacity, that for an actor like him, the fact that he feels that way about my performance, to me truly means a lot. And I think the cherry on the icing is that he's so articulate about the way he feels. A lot of people feel a lot but can't always express how they feel, but he's someone who's able to articulate it, number one. Two, you don't often see situations, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but you don't see it enough where men actually empower their women or are their biggest cheerleaders. And I think he just does that so selflessly that in itself is enough for me.
And effort.
What about the others? Like, Ananya, what was the feedback, or maybe how was the feedback from the family for you, if I may ask?
No, definitely. I mean, for me, just in terms of first, the audience reaction for me has been extremely overwhelming because, I'm just trying to learn, I'm just trying to grow, I'm just trying to better myself as an actor with every film that I'm doing. And the fact that people are picking up on small, small details and nuances really mean a lot to me because for me, it was challenging to play a slightly more mature character. There was a lot of myself that I had to borrow in terms of her innocence, even though she was still very different from how I am. So it's just been a very overwhelming feeling for me because I think for all of us, we've put in so much into this film. It's very emotional for all of us. I think we all remember every single thought and detail behind every moment in the film. So when someone speaks about it, it's just like, oh, you caught on to that. So it just feels really nice in that way. And when I speak about my family, my dad has seen it 3 times, and I feel like when I'm going to go home, he's going to watch it for the 4th time, honestly, because he's just...
I feel like he's made his points and notes ready. Like he wants to have a full session with you.
Yeah, for sure. No, but he's just enjoying it so much himself because I feel like with this film also, every time you watch it, you kind of pick up on something new. You take in a lot from the previous watching, and then you watch it almost as a new film with all the details you have from the first one. And my mom had read it when I had been narrated the film, and she was like, you guys have created a different kind of magic. You guys have brought a lot of self and purity with the film. And my younger sister, she wants to be a director herself, so she's like, this is the kind of movie that I want to make. So my family is all proud.
Like they're all happy of this one. Okay, what about our men out there? आप लोगों को feedback family से, परिवार से, fans से कैसा मिल रहा है? Because I personally loved how your characters have transformed over the when the trailer was released and when now the movie came out. It's like a different story to understand for the matter. What was the feedback for you two?
Yeah, I've been flooded with so many nice words that I question, is it for me or who are they talking about? And my day started with just chatting with my friends because my friends were so waiting for midnight when it goes live, and they watched it. I didn't get a chance to speak with them last night, but I started my day chatting with them. And deep down, I find the hardest to please my friends really. So when they are happy, it's really gratifying and satisfying. Such a feeling for you to experience. And again, it's the same. It's been the same with the fans as well. I don't have any fans at the moment, but at least the audience, they're liking my work.
You'll be surprised.
Yeah.
I've been seeing my favorite Gehraiyaan, my favorite character Karan.
Well then, thank you. I love you guys.
You have a fan right next to you, I would say. But then what about you, Siddhant? Because seeing how your graph is growing, it's like a lot of expectation is set with you, and plus having to perform such intimate scene, but with deep Deepika Padukone is like quite the pressure on you. How was your experience overall with the film? I was gonna ask.
Well, obviously my friends and my family, they've liked the film. But for me, more important is that in my career so early on, I've got an opportunity to work with her and with Shakun and with Ananya, Dhairya. So for me, for my family, that's more important. Obviously they have liked the film and my performance, but I don't like to actually sit with my friends or my family to talk about my performance because I'm a bit I don't like to see my work. I feel very uneasy. So I hadn't had the conversation with them yet, and I don't know if I'm going to be sitting with them and talking about how did you like that scene or this scene, because if a film does well, then we just know it. And right now, while I'm sitting here, we know it. So we just, I just want to now be like, okay, fine, now what's next? Because this is there, the feeling is good, and somehow I am never able to enjoy my performance or my films. Even Gully Boy, I just watched it once, and that too, half of the time I was watching my dad cry because it was my first film. Yeah, for me that's the thing. But I know when I see my dad in the morning or my mom, they are happy with the way things are going in my life, my career. My friends are really proud of me. So for me, that's where it just ends. romancing Deepika has been. I was very nervous at the start, and I'm still kind of feeling nervous while I'm talking about it because I just go back to that day, the first time we met, and yeah, I didn't know how I was gonna do it, but she just made all of us feel so comfortable, and Shakun as a director, he made me feel easy and accepted. So yeah, I mean, it just we went on with it, and obviously the intimacy director Dar. So these things actually play to make me feel like easy and get into the headspace of Zayn, and to pull this off.
The fan का feedback is great. You guys have put in your 200%. दिल की गहराइयों में जाके आपके खुद के ऐसे कोई इच्छाएं तमन्नाएं हैं जो now that we see that each one of us do have something in the heart. Do you guys have such wishes that you wish someday are fulfilled? Like, do you have that kind of a Gehraiyaan in your hearts that you wish that were fulfilled?
Yeah, that I work with them again.
What about the other three of us?
No, I have, but like it feels weird saying it out loud. But I just want to be the best version of myself and be the best actor I can possibly be. And I want to make my family proud, and I just want to be happy, and I don't know yet what that means, what happiness would mean, but I know I want to be happy and healthy.
Wow. And healthy. Yes, that's the best. Deepika, what about you?
Well, I would say that professional life and career aside, I feel like what the four of us have is extremely special. It's very, very rare. And I just hope we never lose this connection or lose this beautiful bond that we have, because it's really special.
But then any party words that you guys have for the fans, I'm sure they're gonna love it. I'm sure they're gonna drop in a lot many love comments on your posts and your video. But then any parting words for them?
Well, I think we've made this film with a lot of love, a lot of honesty, a lot of vulnerability, and I think that we hope that the audiences love and receive it in the same sort of energy and love that we've made it with. That really, I think, is our parting note from all of us.
Well, thank you so much, guys, and I wish you all the love and success that you guys are going to get through this film, or better, the other future projects that you guys are going to sign. Thank you for joining me. Well, that was Deepika Dhairya, Ananya, Siddhant, and last but not the least, Gehraiyaan. Well, I really hope that you guys will love watching their movie, Gehraiyaan. Well, this is me, Vishakha Pandit, signing off for now from Telechakkar. You do stay tuned.
Know all about the Tele world by subscribing to Telechakkar's YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated to our new videos.